Alright, hello stream, welcome back. Tonight we're streaming from the depths again. Again, no one's in now, but for the archive. Again, don't really expect anyone to be watching right now, because I didn't really announce this. This is a stream I just decided to do randomly, honestly. Yeah, and so we'll get the stream started underway officially by blasting this raft, which is always ceremonious. Always do it every time I boot up the game. There we go. Actually, no, that's not enough. Let's use the other cannon this time. It misses, I swear. And it misses. Alright. You know what? Let's finish it off this way. Just remove that Identify Friend or Foe add-on. And it's targeting our own thing. Yeah, this is a great start to the stream. Really good. Yeah, there we go. Best start to the stream, 10 out of 10. Yeah. I guess I'll just pepper it with some of this. There we go, that's an explosion. And the music I'm playing in the background is Driftdale City from Pokemon. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It's already turned down a decent amount, but I don't know. A little too bad. It's from Black and White. Pokemon Black was my first Pokemon game, but I haven't played much in a long time at all. Yeah, So yeah, I'll start by spawning in the ship I built last stream. You may not have seen it finished on stream. I don't know if I finished it or not, but this is the finished version. This is the Arboreal class protected cruiser. The only thing that's really protected about this is the lower layer. This superstructure here is pretty exposed. And there's only so much you can do to armor these casemate guns because they're technically like made out of alloy. They're kind of weak, and you can't really put armor around them without completely destroying their field of fire, which is, you know, why you have a casemate, but oh well. They don't have very good range, but they do really good with power. It can pierce armor pretty well, so it has a good broadside. But it is, again, kind of small, kind of weak. There's another thing I built too that y'all didn't see. Here it is. So this is the this is a shitpost equivalent of a boat. It's a flying house. It's literally just a flying house, nothing else. Right? Yeah. So this is the balcony of the flying house. In front there's like a ram, and there's like again a porch that goes around here. It's a flying house, and we go inside, right? We have a beautiful picture of George Costanza with a baseball bat, famous image. We also have the Laffy Drink image in honor of the new show that launched a few days ago. Check it out if you know what I'm talking about. If not, I don't know. No, that's not good. These holes are not meant to be here, so let's patch that up really quick. Let's see if we'll get that. So yeah, it's literally a flying house, like nothing else. Yeah, what else do I want to show off? Because this is just a general stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't have a goal, so I'm just gonna mess around, maybe build something. I'll spawn in the Reuben again. You know, I never draw, ever, because I'm not good at drawing, but I actually, like, tried to see, with that whole ship girl craze, I tried to see if I could draw a ship girl for this ship right here. It came out okay, I guess, but, I mean, no it didn't. Like, the face looks really weird, but, it was just a rough sketch. Yeah, like, I tried to have the actual bow and stern and shit as, what do you call it, rigging, where it's, like, on the sides. I don't know. Tried something like that. Now, let's see the range on these, or the height. Can they target up there? Yes, they can. So let's fire a few volleys at this house right here. It hit the balloons, but some of them are just gonna start respawning, so. Where's our anti-aircraft armament? Hopefully we can pick off some of the launchers. There we go. I think it's landed now. Oh, no, it's going back up again. You gotta actually hit the block itself for it to do anything. And I don't want it to target the freaking balloons, because then it'll miss entirely. Oh no, that was really good hits right there. Very good hits. But there still is one left, so if I just like do that, there we go. And that, and that. Yeah, too bad the explosion block doesn't work anymore. Actually, I'm gonna test that out. Where's the buffs and skills and stuff? Debug explosion. I'm gonna replace that for block naming, because that's useless. So, what if I tried to make an explosion? Oh, finally they fixed it! Finally. Oh shoot. Yeah, it works. The explosion tool works once again. What if I just set off like the maximum explosion in the middle of this harbor? Let's see what happens. Boom. Oh god, what happened? Oh god. It just deleted the whole thing. Oh crap. Yeah, that's gone. What if I did to this? Oh yeah, that's gone too. It's being held on by a thread. Like one block is holding on the rest of the ship. Yeah, I do that and it deletes the next half. Yeah, that's good now that it actually works again, because for a long time it did not work at all. Just at all. Alright, so if y'all are interested, I mean, again, no one's watching, but like, if any of y'all comment after the stream, I may be interested in doing some streams of, whatchamacallit, the game, I almost said Avorion. Avorion's a good game, but the game I want to stream is Astroneer. Been getting back into that game, but, pretty fun. Pretty basic of a space exploration sort of game, but I like it. So, in the meantime, I'm probably going to keep working on this because I've been putting it off. Problem is, this thing's so big on the inside, I just don't know what to do with planning it out. Really. I kind of lost some interest in building it, really. Which I know is bad, I shouldn't, but like, it's just so big on the inside, I don't know what to put in here. I mean, it's no excuse, but it's just almost too much creative freedom. Freedom. I can't speak words in English. Welcome to the one person that's watching the stream. Yeah, honestly, again, I'm not really doing anything too specific here. It's a general stream, but right now I'm working on the Valerium class Star Cruiser. I found the explosion tool works, so they finally fixed it. So explosions can be done. It can be whatever that one girl's name is. I forgot her name, like Megamine or something like that. I don't know, I haven't seen that show. I do have these missiles, but they're mostly throwaway. Trying to think. So I want to separate some of this stuff. And I have these tractor beams here, but they are too close to the turret, so that is a problem. I kind of want to separate this, though, with, like, actual barriers and stuff. Oh, hello, Mario. Hello in the chat. Yeah, so just building this Star Cruiser. I've been working on it for a while. I've actually been putting it off some recently, but getting back into it. And again, these turrets are not placed in a good position because these are kind of tall and can constrict the fire of some of the other guns. But I'm sort of designing this ship as fighting only forward-facing targets that are parallel to it, like other spacecraft. Although there currently isn't any propulsion, which is very much a problem. Or, I mean, we have, like, propulsion in the back, but this is gonna have to float. So, for it to float, we're gonna need a bunch of engine power and a bunch of, heli blades for flotation and stuff. Why am I putting ammo on the ceiling? That's not helpful. Because I want to put the actual blades there, the heli blades, to keep this thing afloat. I think I put this here because it was just open space, but I think I'll just fill this with metal, honestly. With that, I'll start building the air. The problem is, I don't want to try to make it float just yet, because I'll keep adding stuff in here, and if what would float earlier may not float now. Also, why are these so small? What shells are these for? These guns? I may retool these. What are they using? They're using a frag and HE nose cone. Yes, I am planning to mount bottom turrets. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I've only really focused on the ventral side and not the dorsal side, or vice versa, whichever one they mean. I'll get to it, but that is a problem. Because I'm trying to think, I don't know whether I want them to be all advanced or all cram. Because either way, I'm still not too good at the game. So either way, my designs aren't the best. I actually built this based off of the exact same ship I built in Minecraft, because I built this as a project in Minecraft on a server, a multiplayer server, and I decided to try to build it from the depths to see if I can make it an actual warship. Like, I'm trying to actually have fighters here in the hangar. So let me try to spawn a fighter, because I need to put one on the other side of the hangar as well. I don't know how efficient they will be, because fighters are kind of fidgety and basic at best. I want to avoid using too many missiles, because I know missiles are like the current meta, but oh well. I'm gonna have to put in laser defenses, missile defenses, and I'm not good at that sort of thing, but ugh. Let's see, how about... It was in the spacecraft. These are all my spacecraft, but I think it wasn't the Dash Wing, it was the Clark Wing fighter that I wanted here. Turn that off. Turn off its AI. Or it should turn off by itself, but I need this thing to actually be caught by the tractor beam inside of here. I have it on a turret, so it should be pushed, like when an enemy spawns, it will first push this out, then let go of it. Like, there's 2 ACBs and they're on a timer. Well, yeah, like if there is an enemy, it'll push out the tractor beam distance. Or if there is an enemy, it will set it to 10. What's it at right now? What's it at? 13. That's not right. What did I put on this one? If there's no enemy, set it to 13. Now, did I set a range on this? 4 meters. So I need to copy this and put it on the one across from here, because that is not the effect I want. meters, 1 block control. So yeah, it should be at 13 right now. And what I'm going for, you know, is, you know, when an enemy is detected by the AI, it will, yeah, like I said, first push the fighter out of the hangar and then let go of it. so it can be clear of the hangar, and then the opposite happens when the enemy is no longer detected. And then, yeah. So I have 2 smaller starfighters on each one of these sides of the hangar, and then a slightly larger starfighter in the center. And they're not very good starfighters. They're very basic, but again, this is a design based off Minecraft, and I want to kind of stick to it. So, in the meantime, I just really don't know what I should do with all the freaking wings and stuff. In the meantime, I should make backup engines. That's what I'll do right now. I will make backup, because I know I have some of these, the RTGs and stuff, so I kind of want steam engines as well. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but some steam engines, sort of, just as a way to have a backup power source in a way, to where it can, like, if some more fuel gets destroyed, it can use other stuff. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but yeah. I'm good with making the interiors of small ships. The bigger the ship, the harder it is for me to lay out the interior. Except there is an exception to that. A while ago, I built a really big luxury liner. In fact, I'll probably spawn that right in a second. I built a really big luxury liner, and I tried to make it no weapons. I think the only thing it has is like a sticky flare for like aesthetic, like an emergency flare. But it's a huge luxury liner. It has like 8 decks and a grand staircase and stuff, and it's fully furnished on the inside. And I've shown it off on streams before, but I could do it again just for old time's sake. Oh, here, let me do this. And then here, steam will have a pressure vents. As, you know, for venting, because that's what vents do. Here, let me set this up higher and grab the gearbox and slap some cranks here. Maybe 5. 5 will be good, because there's one of these on each side. I shouldn't need more than that. Oh, I think that one guy just left. Oh well. In that case, I'll probably just keep doing this. But yeah, I feel kind of bad because I've been lazy the entire day. Like, I know it's the weekend, but I've just been doing, like, almost nothing this whole day. Don't really have too much schoolwork for college and stuff like that. But, curse and a blessing, because I get to move off and stuff, but I always had that, you know, lingering feeling in the back of my mind that I could be doing something. And, you know, now that I feel that, I may not make this too long of a stream. I don't know how long I'll make it, but... Alright, so we have that connected, right? And let me head up to the bridge, because I need to set the burn rate in the bridge. Wow, this is going to be a long build. It's easy to build the hull, but all the intricate stuff on the inside, that's just, ugh. Such a pain in the ass to configure, because it's not really that creative, it's just, oh well. Right, so I have this behemoth right here. In fact, I can make this more slender, or sleek, whatever the term is. Yeah, this is much better than that. But yeah, I do like this song, it's a banger. Although it does get a little bit repetitive if I keep it on like this. I'll probably change up the music. I can't do anything actually recognizable because, you know, YouTube really likes to copyright strike streams. Dang it, this hat is kinda not hurting, but getting annoying with the headphones. Let's see. What song's gonna get put up? Alright, how about Mass DDD? That one's good. I always like that one. Although it's a little too hyper for this stream, but it's my stream, so whatever. No, don't play like through in the center, play from the beginning. Yeah. I actually haven't played too many Kirby games, but I do like the music in a lot of them. If you see the stuff on my channel, like the mashups and stuff, you know that. Although I did drop a mashup today that was, I believe, what was it? It was Bon Jovi. It was It's My Life by Bon Jovi with Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. Never played that game, but I know that song has meme status, so why not? Oh shoot, I had to have the sub-vehicle spawner pick this. So that already picked that one, so let me have this one. Oh, I have to do this. Problem is, I have to have this thing constantly be up in the air, or else, like when I'm building it, or else it'll just sink in the water. So that's a problem. So there we go. Now that's officially part of the ship, this fighter jet, or fighter plane, whatever it's called. Now, let's see. No, don't do that again. There we go. Alright, let's see. What now? I need more ammo. We need more ammo on this ship. And I know we put a big laser weapon in the front. I do remember that. So there, I don't know how powerful it is because I'm not good with laser weapons. Oh yeah, we also put these missiles. So hopefully those will work well. Somewhat. Again, if it's a ship this big, it gets kind of hard to design for. One thing I have been doing though, is I've been watching a lot of streams about weird internet personalities. Or not streams too. You know, those weird internet personalities like, well, obviously there's Chris Chan, but then there are others like Justin RPG, Genu or whatever, not Genu, but like Gene, something like that, I don't know. All those really weird internet people, because there are YouTubers that talk about them all the time. Like, one YouTuber I'm binging through his stuff right now is, what is his name? He is Deadwing Dork. Yeah. He's pretty cool. He does mostly streams instead of videos, but, Yeah, he makes stuff about those weird internet personalities. Alright, so there's a little bit more ammo, not too much though. How much do we have? 17,000. That's not enough. That's not near enough ammo. Although it's better to have... Shoot, what should I do here? Because I still need, you know, air. I'll extend this out a little bit. I'll extend that. Because, again, you don't keep all your ammo in one place because that's stupid. But why is this not lined up? And there's a friggin' ammo customizer. Ugh. That's not fun. Why is that there? So I think what I did wrong here is I placed something weird here. In fact, these are small. Why are these so small? I'm gonna replace this. Because I think these are the APS customizers for the anti-aircraft guns on the side. So I'm gonna try to change these. I like hashes. I've only recently started making hash shells, but I think they're better the bigger your gun is, but I'm gonna try it anyway, so. Hash, so we have the shapes. We have, I think, 2 HE, and an inertial pump. Because they are smaller shells for a smaller gun. And then on this side, I think we'll have a basic frag. Yeah, I want to say a frag shell. So these will be faster, so they won't have as much of a payload, but they will also have an inertial, but they will be faster. And I think that just killed all the turrets back here, because their stuff's now invalid, but that's the guns they're supposed to go to. Now, let me just put the cap on this this ammo right here. And what next? I'm gonna need laser defenses. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I don't know where I should put the laser defenses, honestly. I kind of want 2 of them, but then the farther apart they'll be, the weaker they'll be. You know, I'm gonna leave this ship here for now. It's already a version 40, wow. So I'll leave this here for now, and I'll pull off something else. So I made a little bit of progress, but not too much. In the rest of the time I have. I made this a long time ago, but I had no clue what I was doing at all, so let me revisit this. What was I planning here? Tried making a really small ship? Made only out of alloy? I don't really remember this thing. Wow, it's ugly. Wow, this is very... Are these cram turrets? Wow, I really thought this would be effective. I don't know if it needs that many batteries. Yeah, that power plant is unnecessary. The AI is open. And there's a tiny laser weapon. Why is this like it goes to this? Is it flyable? And I don't even spawn in the actual bridge. Kinda helpful if that happens. Let's see. And its engines can't do shit. Alright. Wow. Wow, this thing is bad. You know, let's put this thing out of its misery. Where's the arboreal? Here it is. But, yeah, let's just put this thing out of its misery. Oh yeah, the Hesh doesn't do too much. These are Hesh guns. That thing's made out of one layer of alloy. It's not gonna be that affected by it. It's so weak that it's actually not weak in this context. But I can alternate, though. Alternate my shots. Yeah, let's get rid of that thing. Wow, I'm tired. Again, probably it'll be a shorter stream. Or I may try streaming some Astroneer after this. But that's a maybe, that's not for certain. In the meantime, here's another ship I made in an earlier stream. This is the Elba class steamboat. Just a mostly recreational speedboat. Has functional paddle wheel. Mostly decorative as a restaurant with the Roblox Despacito spider for some reason. Inside jokes, I guess. It has like this. This is its. No. This is its one of its armaments, and on the bottom are two really big torpedoes. But, yeah. In fact, let's toss the torpedoes at this ship. How much damage did those do? Because I set the damage all the way up to 10. Oh wow, yeah, that tore a huge chunk in the hull. Thing's going down almost. I mean, no ships sink in this game, unless it's like Onyx Watch or something and you knocked out all of its propulsion, but even then, yeah, that thing's toast. Just to add insult to injury, let's just rack it a few times with the machine gun. Or not the machine gun, but the AA gun. It's not a machine gun. I need to get my facts straight. I guess one thing I'll do before I end the stream is I'll do a dogfight, because I do like the dogfights. So it's a really simple one. No missiles. Or, actually, I take that back, but we're going to use standard player planes, like a bunch of these. So we have a bunch of these flash hearts, right? Wait, what team are they on? Okay, good, they're on the enemy team. And then I'll spawn this, which is the manual fighter jet, which is a manual fighter jet, it's in the name. But, yeah, the goal is to avoid these missiles first off. And then after that, try to target some of these aircraft and fire at them. Take them out. This plane has these 20mm twin 20mm cannons on the sides, and they are actually turreted, so... I mean, they don't make sense in an actual context. Oh, that was close. Because, they're the type you would see mounted on a ship, but you need heavy firepower. Oh god. That was close. I'm gonna heal up after that one. Oh god. Yeah, that's a lot of planes. So yeah, I'm trying to shoot at him, trying to get the lock. Yeah, it's really hard to be a gun-based dogfighter in this game if you don't have turreted guns. Oh wow, those planes are coming at me. Alright, I'll admit they're easy planes to shoot down, but it is fun to get in that, you know, dogfight situation. I may even lose a plane here because, you know, there's just like 10 of these things, but oh god. I think I'll be more likely to die by accidentally ramming one of them more than anything. Alright, let's try to go for this one down here. There we go. Oh, that was a beautiful explosion. Yeah, here's what the front of the aircraft looks like. Oh god, I'm being chased. Let me heal that out. Oh god. Yeah, it's basic. I guess we'll go cockpit mode for this. Cockpit view. Oh god. Yeah, that's close. There we go, that's an explosion. Try to shoot at that one right there. There we go, got it. Now where are the others? I think some of them accidentally go off into space. Oh god. We slammed into that, okay. Gotta do a quick repair. I only really consider to lose the plane if I, like, get killed, or my character gets killed. And there's a plane over there. See if we can get a lock on it. There we go. Now, are there any chasing me, or how many are left? There we go, we got all of them. Nice. Alright, I think that's it. Pretty short stream, but oh well. I'll end the stream with this video I like. It's Driftveil City, but made entirely out of the Tom Cruise vine that everyone likes. Person that literally just joined to that. Anyway, sorry, I was just messing around. Plane? Show plane again? Okay, I made two versions of it. Oh, there's another plane I made too. So, I want to show you both, but this is the no AI version. Or, not version, they're different planes, but this is it's just a manual fighter jet, I didn't give it a name. Really basic, I built it in 5 minutes, and its only weapons are these two 20mm cannons, quad cannons on each side, which are meant for people, but oh well. I also made a heavier version with like 40mm guns, but they run out of ammo way more quickly. Another plane that actually looks good and functions well, I had a friend help me build it, is this. These are for manual control, but these guns don't get used. This is the 119, and it's mainly a missile fighter. So here, let me just try this. I'll do another matchup where it's like some of these planes, right? Some of these standard player planes, and we'll have let's say 3 of these things. So they're again mainly missile based. One of them's an EMP missile, but this medium one right here. But on the sides, these are your standard like frag anti-aircraft missiles, and they're pretty fast, and they have anti-missile capabilities of their own. But one of them will probably get hit in this opening volley. Yeah, that one did right there. Yeah, it's just a lot of missiles. Yeah, they're fast. They let out some anti-missile flares and radar stuff, and they occasionally let out volleys of missiles like this. It's the first plane I've used PIDs for, because I still have no clue how they worked. I just copied the PIDs from like a Steel Strider plane, but yeah, I have no clue what PIDs even. See, that was an EMP missile right there. It just took out that plane's AI while doing no other damage to it. That's why I like the EMP missiles. Because those work wonders against especially the slightly larger planes, because no matter how big your plane is in this game, it has to be condensed. And as a result, it's just weaker than a ship. Unless you try to make, like, if you make it too big, you get yourself an airship, so. Let's see if they can get these slow moving. Usually these smaller moving, or slower planes like this, they tend to not get locked on as well by these aircraft as others. But that's when I hop in the heavy and try to do something like that. I call it the heavy here. This is the heavy version of the manual fighter jet. It's literally the same thing, but it has the 40mm guns, but like 8 of them. It's overkill. So let's get a lock. Try to go around. Alright, let me try to grab this one. There we go. Ooh. But yeah, this thing chews through ammo. I gotta pull up. I almost rammed into that aircraft. Where is it? There it is. Wow, that was close again. Let's finally take this one out. But yeah, the slower the airplane, the harder it is to hit. Oh, I think I got hit by one of my own plane's missiles by accident. Like, that one was friendly fire. Oh wait, nope, there's another plane I didn't see. Never mind. But yeah. Yeah, these things, they haven't been hit, but their missiles aren't really going to target these things. Maybe it's because they're really small. I think they have active radar seekers. So, I mean, they're getting close. They have turning thrusters and stuff, but I don't know. They're better against larger planes. Yeah. And I know this was meme value. I'll show it one more time before I end the stream. But this is a flying house and literally nothing else. Just only a flying house. Yeah, I made it in 10 minutes. That's a lie. I made it in more than 10 minutes. But yeah. And to end the stream, I will send one of these things at it. Because it has no defenses. Sheer heart attack has no weaknesses. Did they just... What happened to those missiles? Did they just go straight through it or what? The house is actually surviving for a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna go inside the house while it's being attacked. I'm probably gonna get killed, but oh well. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Oh god, yep, there we go. I'm dead now. Oof. Good form, nice finish, he said. Nice. Well shoot, now that a few people are actually starting to watch, I don't know if I'm gonna actually end the stream yet or not. Just depends on how tired I am. Yeah, rip that houseboat. Why did I say boat? It's literally a flying house. This is Up. You're actually watching Disney's Up, or Pixar's Up, whatever it is. But yeah, what else do I got? Oh, here's a derpy little bomber I made a while ago. This is the Königsberg bomber. It's not very good. It's kind of made not very well. It's a slow bomber, mainly meant for AI control. It has a glass front. It's actually a cram bomber. Yeah, because apparently those still exist. Yeah, it has 2 cram bombs on the side. There's also a kamikaze version of this that literally has just a bunch of nukes strapped to it. Oh, nice to see you back, Mario. Yeah, right now I'm just goofing around, I guess. Earlier in the stream I was working on a big Star Cruiser I was making, but I'm sort of putting that off for now. In the meantime, I'll probably have an anti-aircraft attack where it's a bunch of these things versus a few ships. So, and keep in mind these bombers, they are very, very incompetent. They are very bad. And they actually kind of run into each other because all their AI doesn't really take into account each other. But let's try 12 of these things. 12 of these bombers versus 2 ships. Y'all are gonna get a good battle in tonight. Is that... Alright, and then let's gather the enemy ships. Alright, we'll have the Prinz Reuben, and, which is a small ship. Doesn't really have much in the way of anti-aircraft, but, it's a small cruiser. I don't know if it's a light or a medium cruiser, though. Maybe a light cruiser. Maybe the conscript? Yeah, I'll do the conscript class. This is a new ship, so has a little more in the way of anti-aircraft. So they're both Deepwater Guard team right now. These are Hesh. No, not, yeah, they're Hesh cannons right there. And, but the AI is kind of exposed, so, or the detection. There's not much backup detection, so. Let's see who's gonna win. The 12 fighters, the 12 bombers, or the 2 ships. And keep in mind the bombers do have a machine gun. And keep in mind I also have the damage set up to max. Because it makes it fun. Because the more damage, the more explosions, the more fun it will be. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down my computer. Here, let me go F9. Yeah, these ships, their first volleys are not very good. Some planes are already getting hits from the anti-aircraft weapons, but they are firing their own machine guns. That one tried to launch as bombs, but those are like the one-barrel bombs that are like the bomb chute. Oh, rip that plane. That one got wrecked. I probably should have had the planes start from farther, closer up, because the more space they have, the easier. Because sometimes they don't even die, they just float around in the water like that. And at that point, they're almost useless. Oh, here's it barely avoided those bombs. But yeah, the ships are doing a pretty good job taking out the bombers, honestly. But the problem with this ship is that these main turrets right here, they are very explosive. And if they explode, they will take out half the ship. Yeah, these planes never really stood a chance. Unless that one can get a bomb off, but I don't think it can because it's flying in circles. I don't think any of these things are in fighting order. It's a slaughter. It's literally a slaughter, nothing else. I told you these bombers were bad. I mostly use it because I don't build competitively. I will say that right now. I don't build ships to win. Did that one's torpedoes just target the ship? What? That one's firing torpedoes at its own ship. Okay, I did put in the thing that stops it from doing that, but I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, so I don't build ships to be competitive because I'm not that good at the game. I just build ships I think are cool and look decent and are decently firepower-ish, I guess. These are from my World War II line, so I try to stay away from missiles because they're kind of OP, and installing anti-missile systems is a pain in the ass. But I do have fun. My main goal is to have fun, not make good ships, so. This one somehow shot its own AA off, alright. Oh, I know why. It's because of the anti-aircraft guns, or the 30mm cannons on the bombers, so. Now, let's see. What else should I do? That someone else made this ship right here. And they made that one. I guess I'll have a gunship battle. to end out the stream. I always say to end out the stream, but then it keeps going. I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna go. Just assume it goes on for a decent bit. Alright, we'll do 2 conscripts. Actually, to make it fair, one of them won't be player team. One of them will be Deepwater Guard, one of them will be Onyx Watch. So, I'll show you just how explosive these guns can get. The main turrets. Because again, like when I was first building the ship, I accidentally blew up one of the turrets and it took out, like, sawed off the back half of the ship because of the explosive force. Did I put these on the wrong teams? Let's see. Nope, they're ready to go. They're definitely ready to go. Let's see which team will win, Onyx Watch or Deepwater Guard, using the same ships. And so, oh, yep, there's a turret explosion for you right there. Because these ships are very effective versus each other, because they both have heavy armor, but they're both using Hesh. See, that turret got taken out too, and it leaves a huge hole in the ship when these turrets get blasted. But they are pretty powerful turrets, I will say that. Because I didn't even know what Hesh was until a few days ago. Oh yeah, both of these turrets are gone, so it's relying on this. I think this is a Hesh gun as well. I don't know if it has the range for it though. But it does have torpedoes left, so let's see. We'll see if it can actually do some stuff. Oh, you saw it on the last stream. Well, why didn't you comment last stream? I would have acknowledged you, dude. Maybe you did and I'm just hallucinating, but oh well. So yeah, this one's the winner, the Onyx Watch ship. Cool. Although it did get its superstructure completely wrecked. The problem is, one flaw I have when building ships is I don't leave enough interior space. I tend to build ships on the small side. Like, if you go back to look at this thing, where was it? This ship right here, I consider this a cruiser, when in reality, I'm gonna pull up a destroyer next to it, and they're gonna both be the same size. Where's the, it was the Karita class, where is it? Oh, I kept it in a folder. So the folder's up here, and so let's compare these two ships. This one is a destroyer, and it's longer. It is longer and almost the same width as this cruiser. And the only difference is this one has heavier guns, but they aren't too heavy because it's a small ship. And the problem is the smaller the ship, the smaller the interior of the guns. So the guns can look big, but they may not be as powerful as they could be because they don't have enough packing material. So I like the design of this one better, but like it even has this little deck torpedo launcher. And I do like the simple weapons. I know I've said it before, but yeah, this one is mainly anti-aircraft focused with slightly more torpedoes and more sleek, larger design. And to show you how much of an irregularity, that's the word, that ship is, I'll pull up this smaller destroyer. In fact, this is pretty much a destroyer escort. So it's around the same length, right? All three of these ships are around the same length. But this one's like, what, 9 blocks wide? It's super thin. Paper thin, almost. Like literal, almost no armor at all. In fact, here. Let's have these 3 ships versus the conscript. Let's see who will win. So, one enemy conscript versus these 3 barges. I have my sights on the conscript. I think the conscript's gonna win, especially with, because these Hesh cannons, they have like a 4-second reload time, which is pretty OP. It's kind of a trade-off for them being so weak. I say 4 seconds. It was 4 seconds at one point, but maybe it's 6 seconds. So yeah, oof. I was in this ship, so I got sniped out of it. What? That got hit by something. Alright. Here, let me try to respawn. I wish there was invincibility in creative mode, to where you don't die if you get hit by something. That would be really nice. If I could actually get back to the action for a second. So there, yeah, these ships are exchanging fire. Oh, it would be helpful if I turn their movement AI on. That's kind of an important thing. What the hell? Is that a sticky? What's that sticky from? I don't remember a sticky. Oh, it also ripped this thing. Its front is completely decimated. Just completely and utterly decimated. I think this is the only one that's been relatively unscathed. I mean, some of its AA guns have taken hits, but this is the only one that's been relatively unscathed. And it's kind of my fault because I forgot to set their movement AI on. But yeah, they ripped this one. Maybe its torpedoes can help do damage. Oh, I heard an explosion, so maybe they took out a turret. Yes, they did. They took out both turrets. Rip. So even with the firepower of this thing, its weakness is again the explosivity of its guns, and I can't even fix that either. That's the worst part, because I can't fix it to where they don't explode because I need both the thing in the shell that disables the shell if it gets hit, and I need the ejector. And I have no room for either of those in the shell or the gun. So, yeah, this ship got wrecked. This ship got even more wrecked. And this one actually came out pretty unscathed, except for these guns, because they tend to shoot them off. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to end the stream there for tonight, because I'm almost at an hour. And, don't know when I'm going to stream again, honestly. Assume not tomorrow night, but Monday night. Assume Monday night, maybe at 10, I'll stream. But the person who usually watches my streams and the one who got me to keep streaming, he isn't here right now, so. In the meantime, if anyone's still here, check out my YouTube channel, mostly mashups and stuff, weird stuff, very weird stuff, but I also have other From the Depths videos. Yeah, I'll be streaming, I guess, if I have nothing else going on. Yeah. Have a good day, and consume Prilosec. I'm out.